Ladies and gentlemen, readers everywhere, welcome to PJL Books and welcome to a very special video because my YouTube channel has officially turned 1 plus a few days. Now I'm a few days late, but yes, my YouTube channel was established 1st of November 2015 and it is now over 1 year old. So, because it's YouTube and it's a milestone, I've got to do something special, haven't I? Now, you know, gaming channels, they would maybe show you the gaming rig, or other things they may do is show you behind the scenes in other circumstances. It's basically giving you a glimpse to the process that goes on to making the final product, yeah? Now, I'm a writing channel, so what can I do to show you how I go about writing? I mean, I kind of do it with my off-the-shelf series, really. In terms of writing tips and things like that. So what I've got to do, I've got to go right back, way back to the beginning of the process. That very first opening moment where you've got a blank piece of paper and a pen full of ink, putting pen to paper. And the biggest milestone, the biggest obstacle that stops 99% of people from writing their first book is this sentence. I hear this a lot. It is, and I quote, "I've always wanted to write a book. I just either never have the time or I don't know what to write about. Delete as applicable." Nope. No. Now, usually what I do is I would give some advice on this kind of thing, but I'm sorry if you came here looking for a soft pep talk to drum up some enthusiasm and inspiration. I'm really sorry, but you've come to the wrong place. Worse still, you're going to find very little sympathy from me. If you find use in such things, then by all means, make your way over to Google Images and look for motivational quotes pasted over a picture of a waterfall. Because for me, there are no excuses. Think about it. Like the most of the first world, you probably hate your job, yeah? Well, if not, then lucky you, but perhaps you're not too fond of the working hours or the early rise it makes you do 5 or 6 days in a row. Now that's one hell of an inhibiting factor if you think about it. Hundreds of days every year when you simply must be at work at a certain time. Terrible if you aren't a morning person. And how many of us make excuses? How many of us simply shrug and say, "I want to go to work today, but I just can't bring myself to get up at 6 a.m. tomorrow." It is, of course, out of the question. You simply have to go to work, don't you? Your pay packet and, by extension, livelihood depend on it. In other words, we can overcome our natural apathy and dilly-dallying if and when something truly important lies upon it. So, how do you bring about that do-or-die attitude to writing? The writing is not yet paying the bills, so how do you approach it as if it does? Now, I don't profess to have any single fail-safe method. I don't think anybody does, but I think that's the point. Which brings me back neatly to my first thing that I mentioned. You can't just wait for inspiration to strike. Writing isn't some mythical, magical process. Writing is hard work. I will repeat that. Writing is hard work. It's not all wishy-washy. You can't just wait for the muse to descend, for the perfect story to waft over you in a dream one night. Writing is hard, painful graft. Writing is sweat, tears, ground teeth, crumpled notes, eraser residue, and lots of fear. Oh sure, writing is piles of fun as well. Oh, there are days when you can pound along through your latest project feeling like you are weaving gold with your fingers. Even your 9 to 5 has days like that, I'd wager. But make no mistake, those days are cruelly few and far between. Most of the time, there are days where your mind and the paper in front of you will have a standoff over who can stay blank the longest. But you should never avoid those days, any more than you would avoid a day of paid work because you dread what the day may bring. These days, where you feel as wrung out as a tube of toothpaste squeezed dry, are as important, if not more so, than the days you weave gold. These are the days where you truly build those writing muscles and hone your craft, even if you end up ultimately discarding what you did that day, everything. Writing is hard work, and there is no magic formula to help you work around that. The end result can be deeply satisfying. There are few things as wonderful as finishing a book, and suddenly all of your darkest days of doubt and despair turn into bright beacons reflecting your resolve and willpower back at you. It is worth it, but that doesn't make it easy. So let's stop making excuses and get down to writing. And there you have it. That is the beginning of the process, putting pen to paper. Ladies and gentlemen, readers, thank you very much for staying with me this whole year. Look forward to staying with you for the next year and beyond. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.